Welcome back. It's still Entertainment Review live on Metro Television. It's time for us to have our discussion. But then I have to introduce a gentleman who has been missing on the table of life since Friday because he was situated at Cape Coast, giving us all the excitement, fan reports from the Fetu Afashe. Is none other than the only gentleman on the table of life, Desmond Okekodan. So, Desi the star boy faded has finally appeared on the table of life.
Yo, what's up?
Missed you.
I've missed you people. I've missed the table too. But I mean, it's good to be back on here.
Yeah.
To see Helen is slaying.
Yeah.
Somebody there. Like, of course, you're slaying. Harriet to 7, of course, as always. But it's exciting to be back on here.
Yeah.
As the only gentleman, you know.
That's why I had to introduce you.
Yes,
Right?
the only gentleman amongst the ladies. I love that always.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back. Of course, we just want to say thank you to all those who helped us with the Ogwafe to Afashe live from Cape Coast. It was awesome Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And thank you. There's more coming up at the end of this month. We'll tell you about that before we wrap up on the show. But let's get into our first conversation this afternoon. And this gentleman was on the show a couple of months back. Yes. But he is back here. You watched this video, Sacrifice. In the video, he looked like a very good boy, you know, with a nice cat, you know, the black cat. But he's seated here in the blonde. Ladies and gentlemen, KOJOSTEVE is our guest this afternoon. Kojo,
yeah, boss.
what's good?
I'm good, boss. I'm good.
I mean, I took notice of the hair.
Yeah, I mean, like, ever since I changed it to blonde, people are like, yeah, as soon as they see me, they recognize me. So
this is like a brand now?
Yeah.
You're not going to change it?
It will depend.
Or maybe different colors?
It will depend on the next project.
The next project, okay. So for this project is blonde.
We are going with this
Okay.
for now.
Fantastic. You know the title of the song is Sacrifice?
Yes.
So he has sacrificed for the lady.
I'm sacrificing my hair for
this. For the lady, but it's good to see you again. The last time you came here, and now it's been a couple of months, like quite a number of months.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? What have you been up to?
We've been working. We've been in the studio working back to back, no sleep. We actually wanted to drop an EP, but it didn't go as we planned, so I decided to drop the Sacrifice so that within the end of the year, we'll see whether we can drop the EP. So yeah, we've just been working, recording, making beats back to back.
Fantastic, making beats back to back. But I mean, I just saw on your Instagram handle, you were somewhere in Lebanon. No, I brought it up because I want to know whether it was music or personal stuff, so that I know where I'll
pick your question from.
Yeah.
It was both. It was both vacation and music.
Wow.
Yes. So it was
What kind of music is in Lebanon?
No, you know the thing is the person that wanted to do the music.
Okay.
Is not a Lebanese.
Oh, okay.
They are just there for a show. And to, you know, invite us to come so that.
Oh, you work things out.
We can just, as we are having fun, we are also producing as well.
Oh no, that's
it was a good experience.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you what you Okay, that's good. So the EP didn't happen, or it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So we have Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I love the vocals in there of the song.
Thank you.
You know, when I share with friends, like, yo, Charlie, the vocals we mad.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Putting that whole song together, what's the message? I know it's Sacrifice, but what's the message proper in there?
You know, basically, Sacrifice is when I was doing it, I was thinking about a lot of things. Like, you know, sometimes people do things for us and we forget what they've done for us. Like, you might have someone special in your life. It could be your mom, your dad, your sisters, your friends, and they keep doing things for you countless times, and you'll be like, you don't see it. So this was an opportunity for me to remind us what people are doing for us in our lives, that we shouldn't forget our past and we shouldn't forget the sacrifices people make for us. You know, we should just appreciate every single sacrifice in our lives. You know, so yeah. It was me trying to express my appreciation to everybody that is trying to help in our lives, you know.
You also feel that a lot of people are ungrateful.
Yeah, I mean, we are humans, you know, we are humans. Ungratefulness is in a dictionary, right? So it's bound to happen one way or the other. Somebody is going to be ungrateful, but it also comes with the level of ungratefulness you are talking about. Somebody might sit somewhere and be like, oh, why does he feel like I'm ungrateful? Because maybe the person doesn't see it to be ungrateful. But yeah, it happens, and you know, sometimes we just have to sit back and think about it, you know, and appreciate.
But have you also have a personal one, like someone has been so you've been of great help to them, but then at the end of the day, they didn't show any form of gratitude?
Oh, as for that one, a lot, but you know, we are still here. So, I mean, life goes on. We've had a lot of, you know, people break our hearts and tear us apart, but we are still here. So yeah.
Okay. This song in particular, you know, before your mother or for your father. You wrote a song for.
Because the way he said that, I mean, it's for people like sacrifice and all. But I see a woman in there, and I'm like, so that was my next question, because sacrifice, you sacrifice for a woman, right?
No, you know, the thing is, this particular one, I am talking of a woman.
Okay.
But in general,
okay.
And put their own character in play.
Okay.
How's production going? Because you're also a producer, and a lot of times there will be new trends coming in. A producer want to try one, two, and it to see if they can handle that. How's it going with the whole amapiano craze, and now it's even more drums, like a lot of that in there.
Yeah.
Does it as producer, do you also want to experiment and know, and people to know that, oh, you two, you follow the trend, you know what's up, or like sometimes you just do your corner, they won't do your thing?
Me, because I'm a producer, I do all genres.
Okay.
You know, like I think I said it the last time that most of my productions, 80% are not from Ghana. So I need to get in touch with every sound, whether country, Afro, reggae, dancehall, whatever. Even recently, EL dropped a new single, Soba. It's an Azonto song. I produced it. So
wait, you produced a song for EL?
Yeah, Soba. The
newest one.
Yeah. I produced it.
Oh, okay.
And that is an example of that. That's an Azonto.
That's Azonto.
That's Azonto. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm cut across any genre at all. So far as the sound makes sense, I can do it. So I'm not in a little box whereby people are saying now it is I'm a piano, so we have to stick to a piano. Afro, we have to stick to Afro. No.
All right. Now, since the last time you came here till now, has there been any changes in the way you write or produce your song?
Yeah, you know, as for me, I'm trying to learn every day when it comes to my production, when it comes to my writing, because after I do the songs, I have some people that I share the songs to. I let them listen to it. I'll be like, oh, boss, how do you feel? Like, recently I sent you something to check it out. Yeah. So, yeah, I always keep improving on my sound, my writing, everything, because the critics helps me. I don't, like, go and hide myself and be like, yo, this is the best, and blah, 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 and all that. I have to listen to people's opinions as well. So, it's improving.
It's improving.
And the looks. It looks more of a hip hop kind of, like, Biggie, kind of. But then you have the soothing, amazing voice, like an angel.
Yeah.
Isn't it conflicting?
You see, the thing is, when people see you and they have this perception about you that this is how the guy is supposed to look.
Okay. You don't want to be predictable.
Exactly. You know, sometimes as soon as you see me, you have a different perception about the guy. Like, you want to find out exactly who the guy is and all that. So like the way you're talking about it, that's the same way everyone is talking about it.
That's good to hear. But as a producer, how difficult is it producing for another musician or another artist who is a producer? So in this case, I want to use the EO case study. EO has done we know he's a huge artist, one-time artist of the year, and he's an amazing producer. And then you have to produce for him. How difficult is it? Because it will get this for your mind inside. How does it work?
I mean, that one, to me, is not difficult.
Oh, okay.
It's not difficult. It's not difficult because he's a producer. I'm also a producer. When he brings the idea and I start, and maybe I have a blockage somewhere, he can chip in.
Okay.
And when he chips in, it makes it easy for me to continue. So it doesn't really conflict because the direction, like when we started this is new single. The direction was one. There was no conflict of I want it like this, and I'm like, oh no, let's do it like this and that. When we started, everything was just falling in place. And it made sense. So if the thing is, unless I think producers who conflict when they are producing music is because they don't share the same ideas. That's the simplest explanation I can give you.
But you know, producing and also singing, which of them do you really like to do the most? And which of them is also fetching you more money?
I would say I love singing the most, but producing brings me more money. It's funny.
Yes, it will. Because they're working for others.
More money.
This part of our country, the music is, it's hard to generate,
income and everything.
Income from the music.
The production.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I hit you and hit you. Which yaka?
What's it?
I hit you and hit you. Which year?
What do you
You pay before you use the beat.
Exactly.
But after you use the beat, I guess some small royalties.
Yeah.
Are you expensive like that?
Oh no! I'm not expensive.
Oh,
come on, guys.
really?
I'm not.
You should be.
You know?
Probably he is.
But he's just trying
Then
to
he's
have
being modest about it.
You never know. Some people say it's not expensive, but
You never know.
relative.
I'm very affordable.
Very affordable.
Very affordable.
affordable housing when
Look at you. All right, so KOJOSTEVE, I mean, Sacrifice is a very good tune. I love that. I like the vocals. I like how different it sounds.
Yeah.
From afar, if someone just hears the song, I said, when you're getting this, I mean, is that the idea?
I'm a R&B guy. I grew up listening to R&Bs and hip hop.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to have that sound of me sounding like a foreigner. I can't. What is going to change for me is the instruments I use.
Okay.
You get me? So I mean, they just have to enjoy the voice, the sweetness of the voice, the melodies and the instruments. They should make it, a thing.
I think so. All right. So if you just we're talking to KOJOSTEVE, he's an artist and a producer. He's worked on some magic on Sacrifice, that is current song that he is promoting. And I know Sacrifice will be on for a while, but I know there's something cooking for December. I have the privilege to hear that one. But tell us about the plan for Sacrifice, really. And then December, we know that's when it becomes very. Our airwaves are saturated with a lot of. Or bombarded with a lot of songs. People are dropping here and there. Yeah. What's the plan for Sacrifice? Are you doing short stay?
Right now, it's just about going on radio tours. We are planning of having a show in December.
Okay.
All things be equal. But yeah, aside that, right now we are just trying to get to the radios, get to the DJs, trying to promote it, let them keep it on a rotation,
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we are doing for now.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. That one day you will drop them. Whichever way you go.
I go drop them for sure.
Drop them for sure. Okay. Sure. All right, KOJO, we are wrapping up on this. What's the year's already ending? Yeah. The targets that you set for yourself in January. Yeah. Have you achieved half of it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm still halfway through.
Halfway through.
Yes.
So the rest of the months you go fit take do am.
Charlie. Anyhow, we go do am.
Anyhow, we go do am. Okay, so wrapping up on this. Any final stuff you want to say? Anything we didn't touch? First time viewers will probably watching and saying, "Oh, this guy is dope." Yeah. What's the message to them and your socials? And we wrap it up.
Yeah, I just want to say big shout outs to everyone supporting my music. A big thank you to Wahala Entertainment for shooting this video. And a big thank you to Desmond, Starboy. and I want to say this: music, everyone doing music is just always remember you are enough. Everything you do in your music, you are enough. Just always believe that. Don't let anyone tell you how the music is supposed to be, because as of now, nobody knows what a hit song is, and nobody knows what a timeless song is. So just big up to yourself, keep believing in yourself, and you know. I want to say, hey, before I forget, there's this guy who wants me to give him big shout outs. Big shout outs to Mousy, he's my cousin. He's watching right now.
Mousy, this is yours, okay? All right. And big shout outs to Enos also and the rest of the team there. So, well, that's it with Kojo Steve.